Gemini. We are on your reading here. I'm sorry for the terrible angle and the, yeah, it's very unflattering. Anyway, we're just going to do this. I don't have a lot of room. So, underlying kind of extra cards I have for the reading, there is some sort of loss of innocence or a loss of, there's something being taken away in terms of purity or, yeah, loss of innocence in something. That's something that would be hidden in the situation. That, you know, it's going to go for the next 3 to 6 months, this reading, okay? Starting in July. Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini, Zodiac. Let's do this. So there is an ending in terms of some financial flow or abundant flow in your life. This can be having to do with news coming in about, you know, just some cycle ending, or there's some changes in finances. The Coffin card has landed in its own house. So I don't think this is super disruptive. I think you already knew this was coming. You're just maybe prepared for it already, or something is changing. There's some growth here having to do with this man. He could be a family member. There's some stability in terms of commitment with him. He is also somebody that's in the public light. He may be somebody you know, your partner. This could be you if you're identifying with this man card here. I tend to think that those of you who identify with the man card are going to be him. The ladies will be her. Where is the other? Yeah, this is where this is. Here we go. So there is some sort of changes in finances, and there's this stability and growth and commitment for this man here and his reputation. Something is growing and securing itself for him. That might be what the changes are. That he's maybe started a new job or something and things are going better, or that's for you. So let's read the top line and then we'll get into it. So also this could be the lessening or the draining career as well, because the Lily card can be a career card too. So there's something being taken there's anxiety over a career, maybe some stress, some annoyances with career. It might be a very detail-orientated job. We'll get more into that. So yeah, a financial institution of some kind. The Rider and the Bouquet. This is a news of a gift or somebody recognizing your talents, gifts, and abilities and messaging you about this. But this also can be like a letter about some sort of, being gifted a property, a house, from a financial institution would contact you by mail probably, or there would be some sort of visitation of some kind. Maybe you're getting a loan for a house. There is some sort of, like a burden of innocence, confusion over new beginnings, some new beginning that is unforeseen. There's something here that's like there's a naivety here in terms of this. It's like a family cross, but next to the child, which is a new beginning, and then there's this gift. It could have been a loss in the family that because it's in the family house. We did say here that the tree was, there's a contract or commitment or something that is going to this man's reputation here. That affects this man's reputation. So you could be inheriting a house from family. This also could be about church or some kind of spiritual organization of some kind. Yeah, so there's this new beginning that is, you can't really see ahead where you're going. It's kind of like a leap of faith as well, because I see the Child card a lot like the Fool, and we have this faith here. So it's like a leap of faith. It's taking a risk on something, right? Taking a chance. And then we have this book here on the placement of the sink. So there's some kind of secret that might be, or some knowledge about somebody being in the picture that's maybe not as easy to deal with, or a difficult person, somebody who's kind of maybe a bully a bit. Also, the snake I could see as being like some kind of, it can be considered intellectual in a lot of ways, but I don't really read the snake card in the Lenormand like that. But there's something here about knowledge of something. There's also secrets and privacy involved. But there's this ending. So secrets that are, there's a quietness and ending of secrets. So maybe you might be releasing some kind of secret about something. Somebody might have told you a secret about something that they did that was maybe a little colorful. But there's some closure there. Also closure with the book and closure with the coffin, and we're putting things to rest. So it's relief, you know. Also, this can be some sort of safe. You know, the coffin is an actual container, right? And there's something here about a safe or something. Let's get to the next line here. I'm sorry, let me have a cup of coffee here, because I'm really getting tired. All right, this will be the third reading today amongst so many other things. Okay, so I don't know how people do 12 in a day. I don't think I've ever made it through 12 in a day. So choices of cutting out something. So there's a quick choice removal of something. Has to do with somebody's reputation. The sun and the moon together, though. I feel like how you shine versus how things are being seen. So there's like this really big glow up here. Yeah, it's a glow up to me. With the moon and the whip, this can be, when I've seen the moon and the whip before, it's emotional turbulence, right? In a relationship, maybe some emotional abuse even. But it also can be psychic attack. I'm not going to lie about that. It's landing on the whip and the scythe that's right next door, so it's something quick and actually, the scythe and the coffin have landed in their same houses. Interesting. So yeah, like, this is like a cutting of someone's reputation, or the swift, like a reputation that came in swiftly as well. So a big change in how people see you. And being realized or recognized. This is also recognition of talents as well, and being seen in the spotlight. So that's really good. So I don't really necessarily think it's a bad thing. There's a potentiality of it. So now we have this communication card here, and the birds is right next to its placement, its natural house. So there's a lot of communication you're being talked about a lot. You're being seen. People are noticing something about communicating something about childhood or children, or and I say this because it falls in that child house. Here's that child card. It's touching. So I I feel like there's maybe something to do with children involved in the situation, or yeah, it could be about the mental health of a child, communicating about the mental health of a child, some kind of burden that they're going through in the family, some kind of pain that they're going through. Fox is also in its same placement of its house. So I think this is the most I've seen this in a reading. I shuffled pretty well, and I've done a few readings already. So, yeah. So everything seems like this is like a learning. Maybe this is about talking about school, or because the fox is about investigating, right? So you're learning about stuff. You're inspecting things. You're getting. It's a very Virgo card. It's detail orientated. This is a social environment here with the garden. This is some kind of, yeah, it's like a place where people go where there's like an authority figure. So I don't know if it's communication about some good news. I've noticed a teacher noticing a talent of some kind of your children. But there is some sort of commitment to expansion, or some sort of contract, star contract, star power of this kid. So maybe you have a kid who has some natural talents and abilities. Yes, look at that. The child card, the ring, the stars, and the sun. That's great. If this is not a kid, this is just a new beginning that you're having. You're getting some success in some sort of endeavor. You're being noticed by people. The ring can talk about compromises and commitments. So there's a commitment that is ending things the way things were before. Our commitment that changes things. Okay. Now we have this anchor here. Stability, security, you know, a good footing, like being grounded, you know. But then we have the snake here. The snake's it's kind of a nasty card most of the time, unfortunately. It could be talking about this woman having brown hair and glasses. The anchor is in the stork, so this is career progress. So a friend could try to betray you, because it's about loyalty, and this is about betrayal. So there's like a dichotomy with this card being placed here. Loyalty, betrayal within a career, like a promotion of some kind. Somebody's not happy, maybe jealous of a career promotion. This woman could be that person, because she's touching the card. Yeah, somebody that you work with, somebody that's at an organization of some kind. She could be known for being aesthetically pleasing herself, kind of a seductress even. She also is somebody who has a very nice home, Martha Stewart kind of girl, and you don't see her much at work, but she's kind of a loner, but she might be causing a problem or something. I don't know. The garden and the house. This could literally be talking about a greenhouse, or because I have the bouquet, the sun, and this house card landing on the garden. The garden can be literally a garden, of course. And then that garden card, yeah, that garden card lands on the bear. So there's like, that's like that teacher energy, mother hen energy there. Somebody who like is the leader of the pack. That's a woman. This could be talking about her as well. But there is something here about family matters, a gathering within the family, a party. This woman could be jealous and saying something about some sort of gift you inherited, or there's some jealousy between children or something, or her children and your children, but there's something here about her being in this family and at this gathering here. Okay, so then the mountain is on the mountain. Wow, what a freaky kind of, it's so weird. I'm sorry, but when you do this, this is 38 cards. So, I mean, we've had like 5 of them land on their own placements. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, challenges, the usual challenges. I don't think that there's anything too crazy about the mountain card here. I think that maybe this is going on a camping trip, because the house and the, you know, gathering placement, and then the mountain here on its own placement. So going off to the mountains to camp, going off to the woods to camp, something at a distance with family and partying and celebration. So then we have the star at the crossroads. This is about, it can be about an astrological placement, a conjunction, right? We're at a fork in the road. There's energies mixing and about to change and go their separate ways. So this is about expanding your opportunities, expanding the ability to make different choices. You have options, and there's like this sparkle to you. There's like this this shine, this growing out, putting yourself out there in the world. It also represents the internet. So there's something here with that. Okay. There's some sort of help or solution to a problem here that's been annoying you. And it could have to do with options opening up here with that card placement. There's confusion in love. There's something that you're not seeing in terms of your love relationships, your emotional feelings for something, someone, a place. There's a mixed feelings, and they're muddled, and it's hard to see. Maybe somebody's keeping a secret that they love you, or that they're in love with somebody. Yes. Maybe they're in love with another woman. Maybe they're in love with you. But there is love being kept private or secret here with this placement. And it's options. Somebody keeping their options open is what I'm thinking with the star card, the book and the snake placement. Because snake is other women, right? And here we have a woman and the other woman card. And it could be a friend of this woman in the family as well. I don't know. Somebody's keeping their options open, though, or they feel like they have more opportunity to, maybe they have, like, yeah, it was like destined to cross paths with this person, and now that they don't know how to feel about something. Okay. So, like I said, there's loyalty that is growing. So there could be a brother in your family, or a brother of somebody's family. But there's trust here in the growth of something. And we said the growth was about commitments and relationships, right? Because we have that ring underneath that tree. So there's a commitment that's growing, loyalty that's growing in a situation. That's funny that loyalty lands on the book card and the book lands on the snake. So maybe it's you trust who you know. You trust who you know in a situation, and what's not being shown to you, you have distrust for. There's some sort of it could be your friend that is going through this situation here with the falling in love. Maybe a friend is actually like secretly in love with somebody. You might have a friend secretly in love with you. You could be secretly in love with a friend. That's what I'm getting from these two placements, kind of contradicting each other. Yeah, but this is like from the past. This is growth that has happened slowly over time. There's a deep root set here in terms of this relationship. And then we have this action, this movement, so this could be news about a trip. This can be actual documentation for travel, like a passport or something. I don't know. It could be about like selling things as well. I don't know if this is like has to do with some sort of business moves of some kind. There's communication about some success or something is being revealed about something through some communication that comes from somewhere else, or this could be a license as well for a car. Yeah, it's paperwork of a man. This could be a man's license. This could be a man's personal information. Could be a letter that's saying you've been chosen for something, or that they need you somewhere. I don't know what I am trying to get this here. Then there's this woman. The woman's placement has the relationship card there. Maybe this is a love letter of some kind from a man to a woman, or something this woman reads that's found its way to her. It makes her realize how loyal somebody is to the relationship, or has been devoted. Maybe he's been honest, or faithful or truthful to her in some sort of way. He's coming clean with her in some sort of way. The ship is moving this way, back to the past, where, I don't think it's not placed this way, but so it will always go this way, but I don't know. Something about these two kind of facing each other, and it's like a friend's on his way to come and grow a relationship, ready for a commitment type deal. There's something written, there's a message coming to you about this from this man. A woman, love, this is like a love letter. Clover on the lily. That's like unforeseen truth or happy surprises, a surprising truth that makes you feel happy and elated. Near the star here. The whip is down here, which kind of makes me a little sad because this could have been like a really great line. There's something challenging about it, but there's something here about this happiness, it's like a little joy right here. And then we have the stork right next to it, so that's like progress. Yeah, and the sun. Ugh. The stork and the sun, rising to new heights, being seen. This is definitely stardom. Like I said, there's like a lot of fame and recognition and accolades. Reputation, status. It's still got that whip there. The whip over here is the cross. So this is being crossed by somebody. This could be like a psychic attack, some sort of crossing, a burden. And I know that I don't really like to say psychic attack. I think that these terms are thrown around so much, but like it's also cycles as well. So this could be somebody who struggled with addiction, coming in, okay, or who struggled with some sort of burden, some sort of, I feel like a cross can also be shame, right? Some shame, some guilt about something in terms of a relationship. Maybe they're, with this woman, maybe they're worried about their reputation and the hits that they'll take to their reputation about something, so they keep to themselves. And they're kind of a mystery. They're kind of Moon card's also a mystery. So there's like something mysterious about this truth that this person is coming towards you with. Yeah, leveling up big time with the stork and the sun. This is like being your moment of your big moment, like that moment in your life when it's like everything's going your way, things are going up, 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 and it's a surprise of some kind. So there's something surprising about this. This man here, he lands on the moon. So this man could be the one has a reputation for being argumentative or challenging in some sort of way. But what did I say about the moon? He lands on the moon. Moon's here, and it's on the whip, and the whip has the cross. Yeah. So this man is uplifted. There's some change with him. There's positive developments with him in his life, and his reputation is still, he rises. He's the one rising to new heights. He might be very confused right now about love. Something about him, he's having difficulties. This could be you. This could be a partner or potential person in your life. He's having problems with like identifying like or understanding what he's feeling, what's going on with him. But the answer is going to come to him through loss, unfortunately. I hope not. Yeah, the ending. So maybe something ended, and then he realizes that he'll realize eventually that. But he's had progress in money. I think money has been good for him. But there's a message coming in from him about how good he's doing, but he's still confused about love, and he's lost. His solution comes with a loss. His understanding of the situation comes at a loss. This woman here, she could be in the occult. Yeah, she could be in the occult. She could practice some darker stuff. She could be a friend of yours as well. She's got the scythe here in his house, so I don't know. Yeah, something, a reputation that comes in suddenly. There's like some sort of quickness to this. She might be having a house party or some kind of gathering, like I said, at a distance. She might be the one that's creating blockages in terms of this person connecting the dots and understanding their situation about how he's thinking. So she might be the one that's kind of being a little backstabby and weird. She might actually go and visit or talk about something to do with visiting this man here. Yeah, with the key. So she's... Yeah, somebody's taking a key. Somebody could be taking somebody's key or borrowing somebody's car or something. I don't know why that's coming up. With this guy with the key. He has the key. He has the answers, this guy. This guy might know something that's connected to this secret here. It could be a social circle that has a secret, and there's understanding and progress in a situation. Things are brought to light and clarified by this man here. Yes, because he lied. I don't know if this is a traditional way of reading them, but I do read them up diagonally too. This guy, yeah. He's connected to this secret. He knows. He might be putting some kind of gossip to rest as well. Yeah, there's things. Learning how to love, being confused about love. Also being a little bit of a playboy in love and just not being able to understand what that means here. More concerned with social events, partying, this guy. Then we have this here, yeah. So surprising truths understanding, connecting the dots about understanding some sort of thing that there's some difficulty or cycle or challenge. This man might be confessing this as well, about this man might have some addiction issues or some kind of spiritual problems here. A relationship that is connected to some sort of confusion of the heart. Yeah, I feel like somebody has confused or muddled a situation through maybe communication here. Let's see, that's, yeah, gift of a house. Our aesthetically pleasing house, and this is in the mountains. Yeah, so maybe this is like a getaway, and these two go away for a while. I don't know. Off. Where's this woman? This could be speaking about her as well. Just bringing her up down here because they're both here. So this is a relationship reading for sure. There's a ton here, so it's not just about a relationship, but yeah, like I said, a loss of innocence, realizing that somebody has, has been through something, or maybe there's you had higher hopes or saw somebody in a certain light, and that's being brought to the surface, and you're understanding a situation more, and it's kind of jaded. This is a little jaded here. Yeah, it's like this woman has contaminated something. She has maybe inserted herself in some sort of way in between two people. Yeah, and I have an insertion between them right here. That's so funny. The bear and the fish. So that's a great deal of abundance. It's also authority, like authority on finances. This is official paperwork with the man here and the bear and the fish. This is about abundance, though. It could be about, it's very Taurus energy with it falling in this placement. So this person could be a Taurus. You could be a Taurus or have Taurus in your chart. This argument could go over about some kind of burden this woman has gone through, pertaining to something that was kind of, I don't know, that's so funny. The bear is authority, right? So there's a domination here. There's like authority and being in charge of somebody, something, and this man could be more dominant, and this woman could also be pretty aggressive herself or dominant. He is the answer, the solution, though. He has the key. And what do we say the key was? The key was being taken away. So his options are ending in love. There's I don't know what it is. We'll have to read down now. The faded line, what is not going to be changed about the situation that's kind of destined to happen. So there's new jobs coming in for some of you. You could be starting a new job to expand your financial situation. This could be a kind of a physical labor job. There could be some heavy lifting involved with it. If it isn't a new job, it could be the beginning of feeling, or you had a time like a dark night of the soul, and you're starting to come out of that now, and you're starting to understand things more clearly and connect the dots in terms of something that was a white lie or somebody told that caused an argument and some pain. So the cross and the whip is like what are the words? It's inflicted intentional pain. So somebody caused you pain, and the solution to that was removing something, and this man is the key. So maybe you removed him. That was the solution. But he has a reputation. What's his reputation? He's got social authority in some kind of way. Like he people like him. He's well liked, and but there's clues. This is also about clues to the truth. There's something here about clues being left behind. Little Easter eggs. Okay, so we said this man was the key, the bear and the fish, and this is about news. So an authority could be coming in and telling you that, you know, some abundance that's coming in, some finances. If the lady is secure, the lady is stable, and the man is the key. I don't understand this. Financial stability. Maybe this couple, you know, she chose this man because of his financial stability in some sort of way. Yeah, because the bear and the fish, he's an authority. He's his own boss, maybe. I don't know. But a painful burden. Why is there a painful burden? Because of the key. This guy holds the key. This guy's got... Where's that moon card? Yeah, the whip. That's the pain. See how that works? The pain is in how people see this man. So maybe this man has ended something in a relationship because he's confused about what he desires, and that's how he's seen. That's how he's socially understood. But people are starting to get that. There's something sneaky about this as well with the or somebody's asking a lot about you, questioning and investigating your life in their social circle because they're seeking a relationship with you. It's connected to a relationship that you know or you have, that you're aware of. Maybe they're asking a lot about your relationship. Open and shut case. I'm telling you. Like this is closed. Case closed. We're going to figure out what it is. Okay, so abundance, opportunities that are financial, in career growth and stability and security. This is major stability because we have deep roots and we have an anchor. We're grounded and we're free flowing at the same time. We've got like good abundance energy coming in. The ring, yeah. So this is about stable long-term commitments here, and contracts and career having to do with finances. This is about an organization of some kind that's making cuts, or it might be a surprise as well. It's also very mysterious. This is somebody that's a loner, that's very keeps to themselves. It's kind of mysterious. There could be a surprise about something that they either quickly leave an organization or a business because of some toxicity from a friend or a betrayal of a friend. And that friend, yeah, he has the secrets. He's keeping it secret. There's some fight that goes on or some betrayal, and this person has decided to keep that private. Doesn't want that to be revealed. Now, with this is news coming in from afar. This is news from afar. It could be about a car as well. The reputation that keeps coming. Somebody who has a reputation for being argumentative, or someone's being seen as somebody who maybe they work out, because this is the whip can be about physical labor, right? The bears over here, that's also a workout kind of strength card. This is also, this couple could volunteer at a food, like a kitchen, of some kind of food kitchen, and there's like this is what they do for work, as in it's a sacrifice, so there's no money being paid here. This could be volunteer work that they're talking about. Anchor is also kind of a working card, like a stability card, right? So, all right, let's keep going here. So, news or a date at night with this woman. There's travel here with this man. The woman that is a loner. This woman could be a loner. Yep, it's totally connected to her. This could be her business as well. Yeah, it's a secret. Something unseen, something mysterious about this situation. Then we got the mysterious card here. So this person could be, what else is she doing? She is knighting this love. Okay, so here we go. This woman is in love with somebody she works with. Yeah, it's a surprise or some kind of little truth that is coming through. Now, this could be the other woman. She could be the other woman. This woman could already have a family, okay? Or this other woman is going to be the one with the family in the future. Or it will be a part of your friend circle in some sort of way. She's part of this work environment as well. This could be talking about that. Yeah, this man is the key, and he's the solution to whatever this woman needs. So she's been looking for him. Now we have some sort of attention, accolades, recognition that's being seen on a grander scale, especially with the moon here, especially with that people are talking about this. There's something here about some sort of, the house can be private matters as well, but it's also with the sun here, it's being exposed. Some sort of gift of a home or some sort of private talent or hobby that you did at home is being recognized now on a grander scale, being talked about as being fresh and new, and maybe there's something innovative about this with the fox card next to these three. An idea that's communicated, that's new, that's being inspected or watched in some sort of way, learned, understood. Somebody could try to steal those ideas, sneaky in your circle, the boss of some kind. So somebody who's an authority in terms of your friend group or the leader of the pack in some sort of way. This relationship here. So there's a decision that comes in quickly because there's some sort of fast removal of something that was a decision. And as soon as you did that, reputation became much more seen. So I don't know if it was a positive thing or a negative thing, but you're getting attention regardless for it. There is the removal of darkness and being communicated and seen in the light. So yeah, we're removing being hidden from full view. Okay, so now we're back here. Yeah, so this realizing that there's some family, there's some communication from family of this man about a lot of money. Something about a lot of money. It could be a gift of money, a lump sum of money. It could be recognition in terms of your career talents, that you're an authority on a matter. A man who's an authority on a matter could be contacting you in terms of your skills and talents, writing to you about them. Burden, pain, sacrifice, gossip about some sort of, or communicating about spirituality. Yeah. This could be talking about something, a new beginning that someone's having, and maybe they've, in terms of their spirituality or their family, there's something non-traditional, maybe. A couple is talking about this. The mountain blocking, so something that's blocked in terms of gossip about some sort of new beginning you're having. Starting off with the cross is a challenge, but I think it gets better for this woman. This woman feels secure in herself. She feels stable. This relationship here, this is this woman's relationship, her love. This is her love for something. So, yeah, this woman could be very spiritual, very connected, but yet very grounded. Yeah, this could be love at a distance as well. Yeah, love at a distance, communicating with somebody that's beginning. Yeah, but this might not be something that's well liked by somebody's family. Somebody's family might not be happy about this relationship that's developing with this woman, or this woman's family might not be happy about the relationship developing with this man. Mother could be getting in between the situation with the bear here. She's concerned about finances, if that is the mother. There's arguments that ensue about this burden with the family, or this pain of the family, or challenge, or even trauma of the family. So, or sacrifice. There's a sacrifice of family. I mean, somebody might give up their family to move in together far away. Okay. Not, totally give up necessarily, but if there's a conflict over the situation, that could be a possibility. All right, so there's this new beginning or some kind of naivete that's confusing the situation. Someone might be taking advantage of somebody younger, or somebody who's maybe burdened in some sort of way, has some challenges with their health. Okay, something to be considered. But this is connected to some kind of path or choice. This could also be about school. Okay, somebody could be confused about what they want to do when they grow up, and what kind of job do they want. Not sure. This is a job card. This is a career card. So career and job in the same line. I'm more thinking that it probably is learning something, maybe going to school to do some kind of career path. And that's what it is, a career path. Stardom is also being shown here. There could be some shyness to this person, so they're not sure they want to get into some public eye, public recognition, but they're very talented at something. And it's like a clue, a lucky little tidbit. Like they learned this little clue about what the truth is for them, and then they get to work about what they want to, I don't know, there's a struggle to get over some sort of burden or some sort of sacrifice. This could be an argument about money as well, having to do with a child's school. This is connected to a choice, so it could be like a kid wants to go to this school, parents want him to go to this school, or one parent wants him to go here, it's more money, the other parent doesn't want to pay for that type situation. Money, our financial arguments are definitely part of this problem here. Right, knowledge, secrets of society, with the authority there. So there's some social life. Somebody's a leader or authority in some sort of social setting, and they are the one that's keeping some secrets. The secrets could have to do with another woman, or this could be some secret deceit that has gone on, and the mother is maybe covering that up. the answer is the solution to somebody's taking something. The solution to a rat problem, right? Somebody who's a little bit of a rat, who's maybe tattling or something, or taking away something is what's gonna help this situation out. Yeah, progress that is rising. There is something progressing here. I don't know if it's necessarily somebody's lost some kind of passcode or something, and that's been kind of getting out there more socially is going to help you be recognized more, and you'll get a lot of attention for this up. It's a glow up. It's an up level in some sort of way. It could have to do with career. It could have to do with getting a home, but I think it's more about contracts, commitments in terms of school, or some kind of path that's being in the limelight in some sort of way. This man here, okay. There is an ending, a change in a relationship that has ended or changed that's connected. You're connected to this person still, probably. You may share, you may still talk to their mother or see their mother at gatherings. They may still go to school with you, okay? They're confused about what they love. Like I said, they're torn up about how they feel. Maybe you're torn up about how they feel, but I don't know, something here that's a commitment that ends something. Maybe this man finally gives you that, realizes that he's the one that's the issue. I don't know. He's confused about something. He doesn't know that he loves somebody, or he doesn't know what love is, or he might be very kind of manipulative in terms of when people are hanging out. He might not be telling you all that he knows, or he's connected to secrets, and this could be betrayal. So he could be just held back, like withdrawn and not talking. This could also be representing him. Where do they meet up? They meet up at the ship. This is like a trip. There's a trip needed here for these two to align. And they meet up at the ship, but that's like further on down the road. It seems like a mother is getting between two people. I think it's a financial thing where, I don't know. But there's something innocent and sweet and pure and true about this situation that's being drained or fucked up, pissed on by this person, who also could be this person. Yeah. Martha. Yeah, I don't know. Very interesting. Yeah, this woman is blocking. She's blocking something because of finances. A lot of finances. This could have to do with a home or at a family gathering or something. Yeah, this woman, she's got this business. She may own a business. She may be this man's mother, okay? Could be this woman's mother as well. They're both next to each other. But she's between them. And there's, this woman's secure. She doesn't want to, she's in love. She's thinking about love. He's thinking he's confused because this woman might be, yeah, she's gossiping. She's starting shit. Gossiping about somebody's kid, or talking about, somebody's having a baby, or starting something new. She wants him to get a new girlfriend, maybe. Yeah, secretly another woman. She has plans, maybe to. These are plans, secret plans, to have some other woman involved or push for that. This is a safe as well. I think I said that. It also is an aquarium. So you might be going to an aquarium. Gemini. Might be something that you go visit in the city. An aquarium. Yeah. Recognition of, to watch. People watch the fish. They visit to watch. Yeah, and it's like something that's done over and over and over again. So I think that, yeah, that's an aquarium situation. And also I have the anchor, and it's knighting again. So yeah, somebody's going to an aquarium. Some kind of water park or some kind of where you see aquatic life. Yeah, there's animals too. Animals here. What else? Yeah, there's an argument that ensues from this burden that's placed down in the family. So this is like something that's not being accepted by the family in some sort of way. There's something here that's, it's like a painful thing, a gift of pain, or pain that is actually a blessing. I don't know if that's a blessing in disguise or what. This is about disguise. This could be about, yeah. I don't know, Gemini. This is really interesting. It's been very relationship orientated the past few. I don't know if it's just because summer, everything's kind of growing and blossoming out there. Yeah, there's something here about also being held down, somebody kind of anchoring in. Yeah. This can also be somebody having a baby in order to keep somebody in something. Where's the stork? Yeah, realizing there's some kind of progress on the way with a family situation. That's a, yeah, I don't know. There's some drama here with somebody's mama. Baby mama drama. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope I didn't like, I know I can cover more. Your connections are gonna affect your finances in some sort of way, but there's a solution. There's gonna be a solution to a problem. So somebody you're connected to financially, or that tells you a clue to something that's gonna help your finances out. There is financial progress that's coming along. You might be dealing with some financial burdens right now that with bills. This woman here could be significant, or the love you have for this connection could bring upgrades or blessings in terms of finances as well. There's something here about relationships. Yeah, something could end so something else can begin. That's usually how it goes, right? So yeah, the ending of being manipulative, an end of that. Could be ending school as well. You could have graduated, because that's also about celebrating, right? This could have been celebrating, like graduating from some sort of cooking school. Here, I don't have that. Oh yeah, I do, right there. This is plastic surgery as well, and being seen differently. So some of you could have had some work done, and have been staying home and keeping private about it. That's just for like one of you maybe. I don't know why that's coming through. It's just the cut and the aesthetics coming fast. anything else? Family life, happiness, everything being clear, and I can see clearly now, you know, no problems necessarily, specifically if this is just talking about family. Your tribe could be something that, maybe if family's a problem, your tribe is going to make you happy. I feel like they'll help you make light of any burdens that you have, even help you in terms of what you're going to communicate about this man to this woman, or somebody could be helping somebody write a letter to somebody in business so that they can maybe like helping you out with a resume application, something, give you a referral. Somebody could be giving you a referral, this man here, or this woman. This man could be giving a referral for you to work with this woman's company, or this woman to work at this company. I don't know. I see love here and a relationship, and it lines up with this man. He may have had a baby in the past with you or with somebody else. Or if you're this man, you had a baby with somebody else in the past. Yeah, this is like surprise pregnancy with this couple. Luck and socializing with this gentleman. Something comes of it. Progress in career, progress in life in some sort of way. All right, I'm going to let it go there. Thank you, Gemini. Have a good day, night, whatever you are experiencing right now. And I'll look to you next month for maybe another Lenormand reading or something. All right, bye. Look to you. I can't even talk. And of course, it didn't shut off because it's low battery. It's a fugazi.